You're all welcome again this afternoon. I want to tell you, as much as the opportunity level are higher when you jackpot, but there are some certain things you need to know. Not all ground are fertile. Some ground may be fertile while some may be unfertile. Now, for example, as an English speaker, if you are traveling to some environment, some countries that are not speaking English, I want you to know your expectation may not be asked. See, if you are traveling to an English environment, for example, as an English speaker, you are traveling to UK, you are traveling to Canada, you are traveling to the United States of America, I must tell you the truth, you find it easier to some extent compared to someone traveling to Benjo, to Germany, to Switzerland, to Italy, to France, because you practically be finding some challenges in terms of communication, in terms of how to integrate properly into the society. Now, for those of you guys that are new in this environment, I'm speaking to those guys that are coming from English speaking country to some of these Sergeant environments, Romania, Kluskavecha, Poland, and the rest of them, Italy, France, Belgium. I want to tell you, their time, their process, it takes time. Sometimes some persons 2 years, 3 years to be able to get to their feet. Now, when you arrive here, your first thought should not be making money. Your first thought, you should be thinking of how to integrate. Now, integration process involves you learning the language. You must learn the language in this particular environment. After achieving that area, you must learn to be investing on the language by going for some certain courses, language schools, and the rest of them. So these are processes. These processes, they are not processes that will take just a day. They are not processes that will take a month. It requires timing, so you have to be patient with yourself also. Okay, stop compelling yourself with people that are in England or people that are in UK, people that are somewhere Canada, Australia, and US. No, it's different. This part of the world requires different approach to succeed. It takes time, and when you eventually start developing yourself by involving some courses, spending time, spending finances to develop yourself, sooner or later you will achieve everything on ease. But when you fail to develop yourself at the initial stage of your life here, you will find it difficult. That's why some persons, they've been here 10 years, they've not been able to hold ground. They've not been able to have anything. 20 years, some of them. Because when they came, their mindset was, I will live here to London because they are speaking English there. They've spent 15 years there already. They failed to achieve. They failed to develop themselves. They failed to invest on themselves. Okay? So it is important to understand when you are jackbarring, know where you are going to. Understand the terrain. If you are coming to environment like the Sergeant environment, you should know that you are not going to make it as simple as ABCD easily. Even if you are coming here for schooling, you will find difficulties in terms of language. They may tell you it's an English school, but some of the teachers that are teaching will still be using their dialect to speak in English. You'll be finding it difficult. So the challenges are high, but however, if you are able to be patient, if you are able to invest quality time on yourself, if you are able to improve your mental state in terms of mental and character development, you will integrate fully. And when you have eventually integrate, the doors of the prosperity of the land will go with you. So I want to tell you guys, nothing comes easy. For you to succeed in this kind of environment, you have to understand the environment. Like what our fathers used to tell us, say, man, know yourself. And if you are able to know yourself, you should be able to understand the environment. And if you are able to understand the environment, you should be able to reap from the sources of the environment. Shalom. I still remember my humble self. EVG Dim Yuhi Oya Kilumi Arexel. Ciao.